What is goody, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So happy you came back, because you know what that means. That means that you woke up somewhere, so that means that you are winning. So are your stress, are your problems, can I face you? Can it face me? Because you and I are already winning, fam. So guys, I've been getting tons of questions on like, bro, you need to do another refeed day. Or people asking me, what the heck is a refeed day? I've never even heard of that. What is CKD? What is cyclical keto diet? And so pretty much I'm gonna show you what that is in today's video. So I normally like to do my refeed days on Sunday. It can be any day you want. It doesn't have to be Sunday, but for me, I feel like it always works best when I do it on Sundays. I will dive into what a refeed day, how the macros break down, how you should break the macros down. So enough talking, let's just get into this first meal. Mina, say hi. Say hi, Mina. So guys, Mina is feeling a little bit under the weather. As you can see, she's got a runny nose and she's teething. And what are you doing? What are you doing? I can't show you because people would call me out for what you have in your hands, so I can't show it.
It's like Coke Zero, isn't that sugar? It's my Coke that she stole from me.
Dude.
Don't get me this.
So yes, Camila is not feeling so well. Like I said, she's teething. And yes, we've been through it before, so we know what to do. Oh, we know. Okay. Okay, I know you teether, I know. Yeah, baby. Yes, baby. Mina's crying? Tell her it's gonna be okay. All right, so Crystal's getting dressed and I'm gonna have my first meal of the day. I keep my carb meals very, very simple, guys. So as you can see, there's 2 servings of oatmeal with a little bit of chalk zero if you want a little bit of sweetness. Also put a little bit of salt just because I like salt, and I have 1 scoop of protein in here. Typically, I would put my protein in the oats, but I always find it's very hard to mix up, and a lot of times like I'll be mixing it and the protein falls out and I'm like, I end up just making a mess. So that being said, just went in and just put it in a cup, and you can hear Mila and you can hear Baby Lo, so I gotta hurry up real quick. But we will dive much more into my carb refeed days, how I like to do it, how I'm gonna set my macros, how you should set your macros. But as you can see, not very high protein, pretty high in carbs, and you can probably tell not much fat at all. So that's essentially what you do when you do a high carb refeed day. When you do keto, most of all your calories and all your energy is gonna come from fats. It's 75% fats, 5% carbs. You pretty much essentially flip that on its head and you do the opposite. It's like 70 to 75% carb and 5% fats. That's how I do my refeed days. Now again, we'll dive much more into this topic because a lot of people make a lot of mistakes when they do refeed days. They mistake refeed days with cheat days, and that is not how you're supposed to do it. So let me just eat this oatmeal and then we'll catch up with you a little bit later. Cheers. Oh, hot. Okay guys, so let's talk about CKD and why people do it and if it's for you. So essentially, like I said, people do refeed days once a week, sometimes twice a week. Well, when they do twice a week, they do it on the weekends, maybe once every 2 weeks or maybe once a month. It's really up to you. I typically do it about once every 2 weeks, but I have done it once every week. And again, I had amazing benefits doing both. You just gotta find what works for you. Let me just say this all first. So if you're just starting the ketogenic diet, I recommend that you do keto for at least 3 to 4 months so you can get fat adapted. I definitely do not recommend going straight into CKD. You need to get your body used to doing keto, get your body used to producing ketones running off of fats instead of carbohydrates, which is glucose. Once you establish that after 3 to 4 months, then I recommend getting into CKD. Now, who does CKD and why do people do it? It's mostly for bodybuilders and athletes that do the ketogenic diet, low carb lifestyle. So for me, guys, you have to understand, I lost 70 pounds. When I was losing that 70 pounds, I was doing strict keto. Once I lost that weight, there's no point in me like always being in ketosis. Yes, I do love the benefits of being in ketosis, but to me, it's really not that important, right? Like I really want to focus on having an amazing workout, having my performance be as high as it can when I'm training, building muscle, getting stronger. So by doing CKD, this is going to help me. So this is why I prefer doing CKD on the weekend. So I do it on Sunday. I replenish my glycogen storage. And by me doing that, I'm gonna turn those carbs into muscle. I'm gonna use those carbs to build muscle for the week. So as you guys know, I work out Monday through Friday. So the weekends I take off. So my body is ready, my body is primed, my body is full of glycogen, and I'm gonna use all that glycogen storage, at least for the first, I would say at least 2 days, maybe 3, depending on what my workout routine is, depending if I'm doing any intensity workouts in the morning that week. So you have to understand, when you train, you're burning through that glycogen storage. Your body is going to burn glycogen first and foremost. So if I have 400 grams of carbs in me stored going into Monday, whatever I do as far as training, walking, hiking, CrossFit, swimming, biking, whatever I do, my body is gonna burn up the carbs first. So depending on your activity level, it is gonna depend on how fast you burn through that glycogen. So you get it, if I get up in the morning and I do CrossFit class, and then I have a training class, and then I go hiking later, I'm probably gonna burn through that glycogen that day or at least the next day. So if I have no activity level, well then it's gonna take a couple of days for me to burn up that glycogen. My best advice is you want to burn through that glycogen as much as possible. You guys know on Mondays I train chest. It's a very heavy compound lifting day, and so I know I'm going to burn through at least the majority of that glycogen that first day of training, because it's a heavy compound, and then we do heavy reps for accessory work. So I know it won't take me that long to burn up to that glycogen. Now, why do people want to burn up to that glycogen? Because they want to get back in ketosis. So it's this constant, like, you get knocked out, but there's nothing to worry about because you plan to get knocked out. It's part of the process. It's part of your plan. So you get knocked out, and then on Monday you get back in ketosis, back on your ketogenic diet, Monday through Friday, and then bam, your refeed days on the weekends or Sunday or whenever you want to do it. So those are the benefits. You're going to build muscle. It's going to help with your training performance. It's going to help with your endurance. It's going to help with your strength. And that is why people do CKD. It's mostly, like I said, anybody can do it, but you mostly see bodybuilders, CrossFit, high performance athletes that live the ketogenic lifestyle do it. Because you have to understand, their main goal is not to lose weight. They don't want to lose weight. They're not trying to lose body fat. They don't have a certain number of weight that they need to lose. They're athletes. So I don't consider myself an athlete, but I've lost 70 pounds. I don't need to lose any more weight. I don't want to lose any more weight. Like I said, right now, I just want to focus on building muscle, building strength, and pretty much maintaining my physique. So I'm not trying to focus on losing weight. I'm not like, oh, I need to lose weight. I'm fat. I'm not at that point in my life right now. So that's why CKD works so well for me. I utilize the carbs, utilize that glycogen, let it help me, not work against me. Let it help me build my muscle, build my strength, and build my performance, and making sure Monday I'm ready to go for our hard workout regimen Monday through Friday. So that is who I recommend for people to do it, but also you can do it if you want. If you're not a bodybuilder or CrossFit, I'm not saying you have to be. You can be anybody. Joe Schmo can do it. Anybody can do it. But what I'm saying is, if you're still someone who's obese and still needs to lose a lot of weight, then I still recommend doing keto, making sure you get fat adapted first before diving into CKD. Now, one other thing, guys, a lot of people think that CKD and refeed days are cheat days, and it's far from the truth, guys. A refeed day is very strict, it's very planned, it's very boring. There's nothing exciting about a refeed day, at least for me. I know a lot of people are like, oh, my refeed day's coming up, yes, I get to eat carbs. The way they're doing it is they're eating like Oreos, they're eating pizza, they're eating ice cream, they're eating Sour Patch Kids, they're eating popcorn, they're eating candy, they're eating all this junk. That is not a refeed day. that is a cheat day. Do not get a cheat day and a refeed day confused. They're completely opposite. A refeed day is planned, it's structured, it's scheduled. You know what you're gonna eat, you know what you're gonna put in your body. So for me, I know, like I said, my refeed days are very boring. It's oatmeal, it's sweet potato, and it's jasmine rice with protein. And that is it, guys. That is a refeed day. It's not a cheat day. I'm not having ice cream. I'm not having sushi. I'm not having all this crazy stuff. So there's nothing like exciting about it. I just know that, hey, it's just something that I have to do. It's just something that's planned. It's something that I want to do, and it's something that's going to help me continuing my ketogenic journey, my ketogenic bodybuilding journey, my ketogenic athlete journey, whatever you want to call it. So there you go, guys. I just want to get that out there. I know a lot of people get confused about a refeed day and a cheat day. They are not the same. If you want to have a cheat day, that's up to you. Do whatever makes you happy. But a refeed day is not a cheat day. Also, when it comes to calories, I don't really eat in a calorie surplus when I do a refeed day. My calories are actually pretty low. They're around 2,000 to 2,200 calories per day per refeed day, which comes out to about 350 to 400 grams of carbs, 100 to 125 grams of protein, and 20 to 30 grams of fat. So that's pretty much my macros for a refeed day. Again, you don't need a lot of protein, guys. I know a lot of people are like, yo, why is your protein so low? You don't need a lot of protein when you're doing a refeed day. Your carbs will make up for that, okay? Whew, there you go, guys. I know I've been talking for a little while. Hopefully I did not lose you, but that's pretty much essentially how I do a refeed day. You know my calories, you know my macros, you know that a refeed day is not a cheat day, it's a plan, it's a scheduled, it's an organized day. Whew, so there we go. Time for meal 2. Let's go eat. Okay guys, so for meal number 2, we are gonna do a sweet potato and we're gonna do some chicken breast right here. I love sweet potato. The only thing is it takes forever to cook. Now, I know a lot of you can say, Logan, there's a faster way. You wrap it up in some tissue that's kind of like damp, put it in the microwave, but it just doesn't taste good that way. It like really shrinks it. It just doesn't taste good for me, in my opinion. I love baking it and it just comes out soft and steamy, and you just peel off the skin. Look at that. Yeah, this is how I like a sweet potato to look. And so I'm gonna eat the sweet potato, and then what I like to throw on the sweet potato is, because I like my sweet potatoes really sweet, I throw in some ground cinnamon right there. And then I also like to use 0-calorie pancake syrup. This is Walden Farms. Now I have the chalk zeros, but I'm so used to eating my sweet potatoes with Walden Farms that I'm gonna go ahead and stick with that. So what we'll do first, throw a little bit of cinnamon, like so. Love cinnamon. And then we'll throw a little bit of this pancake syrup, like so. Woo-wee! Yeah, buddy. So we got our carbs and then we got our protein. There is a little skin left on this chicken that I peeled, so that's probably where I'll get a little bit of my fat. But this is gonna be meal number 2. Like I said, guys, very simple, very clean, very boring, structured refeed day. So meal number 2 going in. Wow, guys, okay, so she just went on like this little bridge by herself, didn't even know I was behind her. I'm very impressed, Well, I am very impressed. I can't believe she just did that right there. She did that by herself. That's a great job, I'm very proud of her. So me and baby Lo are taking a little break from the house, get out of mommy's hair so she can like, you know, clean a little bit and just have a break. So brought her to Playscape, which is this little park here in San Marcos, and yes, it's a beautiful day. All the kids are here, so we're just gonna have a little fun here and enjoy our little park time. Ain't that right, Mamas? She's in her own little world. She loves it here. Who's sleeping? Who's sleeping? Mina? Did you have fun? Did you have fun? Okay guys, so the sun is shining right directly in her eye. So she had a good time. Hopefully that tired her out a little bit so she'll go to sleep early, but I highly doubt that. Yes ma'am. Where's Mina? We're gonna go see Mina right now. We're gonna head home right now and then we're gonna have the final meal of the day. So on to our meal number 3. As you can see, it's about as plain Jane as you can get. I have 2 cups of jasmine rice and then I have some chicken breast right here. I will say this, so people always ask me like, should I go brown rice, white rice, whole grain rice, whatever, jasmine rice. I just prefer jasmine rice. It's not like anything special about it if you want to go with like whole rice or brown rice. I just like the way jasmine rice tastes. So, this is meal number 3. I need one more meal after this. Yes, so that's the thing when you do a high carb, low fat diet. You gotta eat more meals. It's very easy to knock out a lot of calories when you do a high fat diet. You can easily do it in 2 meals. But with high carb, you gotta do like 2, even 4 meals just to get all those calories in. And it's not even a lot of calories. Like I'm only trying to get to 2,000 and I add up my macros and my fitness pound. I'm like, holy crap, like, oh, I gotta eat one more meal. So anyways, that's the thing, man. When you do high carbs, you gotta eat, and eat. So on to meal number 3. Let's get it, baby.
George, I'm a butterfly. You have to do something else.
I think it's safe to say the playground knocked her out. Mission accomplished. All right, guys, so on to our final meal. Finally, and this is the type of stuff I'm talking about when you do a high carb refeed day. Your meals look totally whack. So for the final meal, I have to do half cup of rice. So I actually ran out of jasmine rice, but luckily we had some wild and I guess it's like Cajun. I don't know what it was. It was Uncle Ben's, but it was like wild and whole rice, whatever. So here it is. I pretty much think it's like dirty rice is what it is, like Cajun rice. And then we have a sweet potato right here, chopped it up as you can see. Hopefully you guys can see that. And then obviously you're gonna throw a little bit of Walden Farms right here. So let me pour the Walden Farms. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. And then we got some cinnamon. Now you're probably asking, bro, where is your protein? I hit my protein mark for the day. Like I already hit that. I'm at 125, which is all I want to go. I don't need to go any higher, and I don't want to go any higher. So it is pretty weird to have a meal with no protein, but that is what you have to do when you do a high carb refeed day. So like I said, this is the final meal of the day, and it's actually not bad. Like I love sweet potato, don't get me wrong. Sweet potato is amazing, and I don't know if I can finish any protein right now. Like I am pretty full. Like I am not used to eating 4 meals a day. Like I'm just not. And I had a late start this morning, so my meals were actually really condensed time wise. I didn't get up till 11. I know you can't tell from the YouTube channel, but yeah, your boy Goody Beat slept in today. I slept till 11. I was like, holy crap, I gotta film a YouTube video, so I need to like get up and start cooking. All right, guys, so final macros for the day. Boom, right here. We actually did pretty good. 352 grams of carbs, I believe, 125 grams of protein, and I think we were somewhere around 30 grams of fat. So actually not bad macros, what I was aiming for. But yes, guys, this is what a typical refeed day looks like. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. And have you thought about doing CKD? Do you know anybody who's done CKD before? Are you thinking about doing CKD? Hopefully this video did help you out, kind of understand it. What are the purposes? What are the benefits? Is it gonna hurt me? Is it gonna help me? You just have to decide whatever your goals and whatever you want to accomplish. It just always comes down to that, right? Like people are like, yo, is keto for me? I don't know, tell me what your goals are. You know, is CKD for me? I don't know, tell me what your goals are. Is targeted keto for me? I don't know, tell me what your goals are. Everything's different from everybody, and it's always up to you to kind of tailor it to make it fit your lifestyle. So there you go, guys. This was a refeed day. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please give it a thumbs up for all the carbs I had to eat. Like, please, all these damn carbs I had to eat because of you. Please give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button. As always, guys, I absolutely love you. We'll see you on the next video. Peace.